Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This video is shot on 23rd of January. However, I had some work and personal agendas. That's why I couldn't upload it on time, and after 2 months I am uploading it right now. So over here you saw my mother was making food that was for our breakfast, and then we boarded a cab on 8:30 and now we are reaching to our destinations and enjoying some views from my house to the Alipur Zoo. Mind you, Alipur Zoo is very close to my house, so it took hardly 15 to 20 minutes. So here are some montages of the road. And then I went there and saw this huge crowd. I was thinking, how am I gonna take the ticket? But thankfully, I took it because there was everyone shouting, buy the ticket from the online. But I made a mistake. I will tell you at the end of the video. Over here, you see the crowd is so big because it was on Sunday, and it was also one holiday, and the second one is that it was on 23rd of January. We had like 2 days of holidays after that. We found our place and then we have placed everything in front of us, and now it's time for breakfast. While having food, you see my mother is actually drinking water and having some oranges for breakfast. I saw my first animal in the zoo. It was a cat. Then we started with bird gazing. Here are some montages of it. I don't know what to say over here, so I am not gonna say something. I will just show you what I saw. And mind you, over here there was a lot of crowd and you will see a lot of people. After bird gazing, this is a lion's den. So we waited over here to see the lion, but you see how many people are waiting. But the lion decided they do not want to show up. They showed up after a lot of hours, but it's at the end. Unable to see the lion, we started bird gazing again. And here is another montage of it. Over here, I am going towards the giraffes area. This place stinks because there's a lot of bats there. People from all over India has came up over here to see or view the zoo because Alipur Zoo is very renowned for its fame and the animals it captured. While entering, I saw the big giraffe over here. I was like, wow, how huge it is, and see how many people are also awestruck with it. I always saw giraffe and everything in the photos and pictures. This is maybe the first time I have seen them in front, and I was like, wow. I was like a kid, by the way. I was like a kid. I was awestruck by it, how big it is. This area mostly garners to big animals. Other than that birds area, this is only for animal area. So over here I have seen a lot of animals. The lion decided to show up, so we went there because we heard a lot of crowd hooting over here. So we rushed to here to see what it is. And then we returned to our bird gazing. Look over there, the lion is right now bathing in the sun, basking in the sun. Behind the lion's den there was birds. So over here you see white peacock and the colorful peacock. The colorful peacock is actually dancing and it's so mesmerizing that I had to take a picture of it. I have seen and heard the sound of wild peacock. This is my first time seeing peacock up close because every time I have seen them, they are either on a big tree like a banyan tree or something, and otherwise they are very far away. I can just hear their sound they make. This is the first time I have seen the peacock in front. This is the white peacock. At first I thought who put the towel over there and how did they put the towel over there, and then I saw this is a white Indian peafowl. Over there it is written peafowl. So I was like, what? This is a white peacock? People say emu is a phase, and I found emu, the bird. And I was like, it's a phase, guys, just get it over. But oh god, this is a. Oh, hello, uncle. It's birds. If they were not standing, I would have thought there are placed haystack over there, because look at the size of them, look at the shape of them. Uncle, why are you taking my photos? That's not supposed to be done. They are in their emo phase right now. We should just leave them. It is a phase, it will go over. This is what it was going on in my mind. Behind those bird cages, we had hippopotamus, and look how many people have gathered. But hippopotamus has decided they do not want to see us. So even though we were there, some people were hanging their children over there, but we didn't see a glimpse of them at all. They were like, nope, you just go away. I want my Why are everyone looking at me? Everyone is taking pictures, by the way. Our Honkai Star Rail's Black Swan is over here, guys. Honkai Star Rail has a character named Black Swan. They're supposed to be tortoises over here, but nope, we didn't see them. One is for tortoise, one is for hedgehog. But we see people, of course. Over here, I do not remember what animal was there. The wild dogs are called dhol in Bengali. And dhol is also an instrument to play while singing. So we were making joke that there is dhol, but where is called tal? That is also an instrument. This is a hyena, by the way. I am a girl from Sundarban, the place where Indian tigers are living. And I went to a zoo to see the Royal Bengal tiger. See, I also went there and say, hey, I am from Sundarban, can you please come out? And he did come out. Look at him. He just came to grace me with his presence. Now the white tiger is also needing to grace me with their presence, and just wait and see how many people are also waiting to see the white tiger. I have always heard royal Bengal tiger, lions, they are very royal animals, and I now know why. Look at him walking with that royal footstep to grace us with their presence. There are some cats, wild cats over here. Look at them. I went to zoo to see wild cats. The time is almost 1, so you will see that most of the animals are actually taking a nap or resting a bit because it's afternoon, guys. They have their timetable in their body. And see, over here I saw the cheetah. It's not cheetah, it's a jaguar by the way. It's 1 p.m. and it's time to have our lunch. We had very struggled to find a good spot because obviously of the crowd. I am laughing with my mom saying that everyone over here has brought something non-veg, and in the name of non-veg we have only brought anda. Eggs, guys, eggs. That is the only thing non-veg in our kit, and everyone has biryanis, chickens, everything. I am a non-vegetarian, and this is like I am arguing with my mother. Why didn't you buy anything? Why didn't you make anything? Let me tell you one thing. These oranges were the tastiest I have ever had. Like my mother has bought a lot of sweet oranges, but these tasted a lot better because I guess we went on a picnic. Again, boat gazing. I was actually by now finding the aquarium because by 4 the zoo will close. Basically, the aquarium is a closed area, and I was searching for it because it will be closed to us. But I have gone through something. I lost my mother in the crowd right now, so I'm just finding her, and at the same time I am taking some pictures of the birds that I am coming across. My mother went to the washroom and she has lost her way, so I am just calling her and asking her where she is, which is when I have received a wrong signal and I went back to where we started seeing the animals. So I again went there and again watched something new, some new birds. This is how I have seen the lions because I went back again. After that, at the end of like the zoo, I have seen these animals like elephants. Then I have reunited with my mother because she went straight to the entrance and I was waiting over here. My mother was not even picking up the calls because she couldn't. Over here, there is a network restrictions. That's why. So after that, we decided it is time for us to go to the aquarium, which is the biggest mistake of my life because I do not even need to make a second video on it. It will be ending the moment it starts. I had the impression of Digha aquarium that this will be also a big aquarium because if anyone has went to Digha, it's really big aquarium. There's a lot of things over there. So I had that impression in my mind and I went in and it was a small house. First is this door that we have to go through, and then my mother has just taken the bag from my hand and She was just walking and I was just enjoying the views. You see every fish over here, they are not grown, but very little, like they have just like, what do I call it, the fishes are just born and they are in the aquarium. I'm just watching them, and you see this, half of the zoo is, half of the aquarium is already done, half of it is left, and I am just complaining because I am a bit disappointed. Alipur Zoo is a very big place, and over there the aquarium has a very little minute place, which is why I am complaining over here. Because Digha, I guess, is at the seashore, that's why they have a very big aquarium. But even the zoo should have been smaller, if that is what I consider. That's why I am griping over here. Here I saw Sivar Arowana and I was making fun of it that it says Sivar in English and in Bengali they have written silver. How? Last thing I saw was Oscar. Not the award, but the fish Oscar. I didn't know there is a fish called Oscar. So this is where the video ends. Thank you for watching. Do consider subscribing if you like the video, and I will come up with another video. Till then, bye for now.